Hi my friends, let's model the part number 25 connection block from my collection of 100 parts. Taking a look to the drawing, we see that this is a body with two flanges and some other features, so it doesn't seem to be very tricky. Let's model it. The plane is ZX, and we select a rectangle with dimensions 50 tab 50. You see this, which is the base flange, 50 on 50 with a radius of 5 for fillets at the corners, and the thickness is 10, which is by default when we start extrude. Okay. This is 5, as well as the other corners. Okay. Now a cylinder is placed in the center. Cylinder with the diameter of 40. Finish sketch. This is the diameter 40 and the highness is 42 from the bottom. So an extrude is 42 minus 10. Okay. Another feature is this flange, placed at 28 from the bottom. We create a plane from the bottom at minus 28. Okay, this is the bottom. We select the plane to create the flange. F7, and the flange is a very well known by us oval. This is not the first time when we create such a contour. So you can create for yourself. You see all the joining points have the constraint tangent minus 1. Now constraints. We want to be equal this arc with this arc, as well as this with this. but also we want that two to be concentric, and concentric with the center point. This left center to be on the same horizontal between them, and also to the center. Now all we have to do when 3 dimensions are needed is to look to R12 is this one, radius 25 is the middle one, and the distance is 57. These are that 3 dimensions, 57, 12 and 25. 57, 12 and 25. Finish sketch, extrude, extrusion in the other direction of what? 7 is the thickness. 7. Okay, this plane is not necessary to be visible. A good start we have here. Now if you look very careful, you see that there are 2 cuts on the whole height of this interior cylinder on both parts. This is one and this is the other. Below is another one like this one. What are its dimensions? Also 57. This is the center of also the cut with R12. Good. To make this from between these 2 planes, 1, 2, I'll move the end of part here, yes, and I create a sketch with a circle with a radius 12 placed on the same horizontal with this point, center point, and if I project the Z axis, I can apply mirror. Mirror of what? Mirror of the circle. About what axis? About this axis. Apply. And now I add the dimension 57 between the centers. Finish sketch. F6. Extrude. This, oh no, all the circle, yes, and the other direction, but cut is the solution through all the part. And now I put end of part to end, and the flange reappear. reappears. Yes, you see, this is something new. To make to manipulate features and the end of part mark, but only when there is no references. This flange have no references with any other part but the center point. Yes, with this, and this is before that extrusion. You see, this this is the start, our start. Yes, if I go here, we have we have fillets. Once another movement is this one. Another movement is extrusion, then the plane, but we don't see the plane, this plane, and the last is all the part. Think of it and remember when you have similar parts to model. Next is the central hole of 26 through all the part. This is the place where we apply 26 on this face, concentric with the exterior and with the diameter of 26, yes, through all the part. Okay. Another feature is this, yes, with a hole, but the hole is not through, is only between this face and the interior. What are dimensions? R7, diameter 7 and 15. Oh, but we are very well accommodated with this. The front of this feature is the face of the part. This face, sketch, line, arc, line, the same vertical of this point with this point, 7 is the radius and 15 is the distance from the bottom. I hope I'm right. Yes, 7, 15. And now extrusion, finish sketch, extrude this face to the part, yes, to next face of this part. The next face is in the other direction, of course. Okay, you see, this is the feature. Now the whole of 7. This face concentric with this, not 26, of course, 7. And I don't want the hole to be outside. I also don't want to be like this. Yeah, this is okay. Nobody knows. No. If somebody will change this diameter, the hole maybe become without end and so on. Yes, we select 2 and we show this. You see, the hole is to the interior cylinder. Okay. Other elements. Holes. 2 holes on the face of 9. Sketch. Finish sketch. Hole all the way. This is one and this is another 2 holes of 9, not 7. Okay. The last feature is an assembly of 4 holes. They are of diameter 5 in the centers of the fillet. I create a sketch where I project all these corners in order to obtain these points. And now hole and these 4 points and the diameter of 5. Okay. This is the part. Nothing else is necessary. Look careful at the drawing. Every element is present. F6. Steel carbon, steel cast, and some important faces, I suppose, are to be machined. Yes, or to be polished. Data, properties, physical update, 373 grams. That's all for today.